If you were to get 1 million subscribers on Twitch, Nuri, how much would that be?
$2.3 million.
Jesus Christ. 2.3. And how many people have that?
Nobody.
Nobody has it. Nobody has it.
This is a certified hood classic. Fuel up.
Yeah. Oh my God, yes. Oh my God, yes. What's going on? LaShonda, what's going on, girl? Hey, round of applause for LaShonda. Yeah. Latoya, I see you. Derek in the back, my big D-Ray. Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? Welcome to Fuel Up Season 3. You already know what time it is. Another episode, another day. Thank you for supporting the other episodes that have come out. Another round of applause for y'all. Yes. Gloriousness. As you can see, we're in another undisclosed area in Atlanta, but for the rest of the 6 episodes, we will be dolo. We switched it up from Season 2 where I did the opposite and was going into tweening. But now we're just doing a lot of other stuff on the solo side. And it's because we need to talk, y'all. A lot of people who are going into content creating have a lot of questions. But before we get into that, you already know what we got to talk about. If you are not 5-starring on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, you need to go ahead and do that. Stop playing with me. 5 stars Apple Music, 5 stars on Spotify. By the way, make sure you're followed on the Fuel Up page. And also, Nuri's still here, y'all. Round of applause for Nuri in the back. Nuri, what's going on?
Yeah, what's going on, big bro?
Podcaster extraordinaire, producer in the back. He's producing everything. We're actually making sure that we are not always alone now with Fuel Up. And the other announcement, which we will not announce until sometime. So we'll talk about that later. What we need to talk about, Nuri, is do you know how much 1 million views gets you on YouTube, money-wise?
Enlighten me, brother.
Well, that's the question we're going to talk about today. What does 1 million views get you on each platform? Everybody's a content creator nowadays, Nuri. Everybody wants to make, everyone wants to stream, make YouTube videos. Everybody wants to do that stuff. And regardless if you in it for your heart or whatever, who cares about that? But the real question is, what does money get you? How much money can you get from the actual platform? Now, stuff is never a concrete answer because there's a bunch of different factors. But the one thing that we can talk about is 1 million views on each platform. We're talking about YouTube, TikTok, and a bunch of other things that are kind of easy to quantify. But I don't want to get into that until we get fueled up. So, ladies and gentlemen, as per every single pod, we got some music for y'all. And, today's not going to be no slack of music, if you want to say. And, Nuri, I'll let you pick. I got 3 songs right here. I'm going to pick this side of the country. You tell me which way to go. You want to go East Atlanta or West Atlanta?
Start with East Atlanta, bro.
Oh, East Atlanta. Well, I got to go with your boy. Ladies and gentlemen. That's too little. Hold on. A little higher. What the a little higher. Yeah, thank you. Just put this out. Man apparently saying he's a studio extraordinaire. So I'm put a little bit of Kenny Mason. Y'all enjoy this for a second. You're listening to Fuel Up. Cool. Hey, so here it is, man. This is the type of stuff I love from Kenny. I like this little boom bappy type stuff. He's in evil mode like half his life. So I'm not gonna. What'd you think about this, by the way, when this dropped?
Bro, I'm not gonna hold you. You have a particular opinion about all of his music. I like all of his shit.
You like all of it? Excuse me.
You know what I'm saying? But no, he definitely was in a different bag, and I fuck with it.
I like it too. Hey, don't let nigga like me control how you feel. Shout out to Kenny Mason. We're going to run into him like, he's the only nigga I haven't ran into, by the way. It's crazy. All right. We got to go to the other side of town in Decatur, where everything is greater. The man, the first celebrity I ever met here in Atlanta. I went to the barbershop and got my hair cut from the swag shop. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Killer Mike. And he got a new album. That's Fuerte. Ooh. A little bit of Killer Mike.
Can I stop it? Pocket profit every time I push a pen, but I do not push a pen. Fuck a pen and the pen that in prison.
Have you heard this came out? Because Andre's on this album.
I saw somebody on YouTube reacting to the song.
That's not, to me, honestly, it's not even the best song on here, but I'm just happy Andre's back out. We'll talk about that a little bit after this.
As hard as MC Ren, I don't need a reverend.
Album of the summer. I said it already, and I'm right about it. You want to play something in the summertime by the pool? Play this. Listen to K Tronado. And Amine. K Tronado. Come on now, let's get it.
Move to the beat. I'm staring at that ass when it bounce to the beat.
I play this everywhere. Have you heard this album? I don't know if you're into this type of.
Oh no, I listened to it the moment I saw the last episode.
Oh really? And that shit is fire, bro. Yo, K Tronado, Haitian sensation. Love these niggas, bro. And Amine, bro. I slept on it. I loved Caroline, but now with this shit out, I'm like, these niggas are some heaters, goddamn. By the way, we can't play it all, but Freddie Gibbs has a really good verse at the end of this. Keep listening to it.
Friend, cause I deserve it.
All right, that's all you get for free. That is all you get for free. Appreciate it. Yeah. Yo, so K Tronado with K. Oh, well, let's talk about it. One of my favorite fucking songs this summer. Your boy Kenny Mason with Dracula. I actually didn't get what the fuck that meant until on the ride here. And then Michael Render, aka Killer Mike, featuring Ty Dolla $ign with what's the fucking song called? I already forgot what it's called. I've been playing it so much. 2 days. So that is your playlist for today. As you know, all the songs that are played on this season will be in a playlist called Fuel Up Season 3. Make sure you listen to the Fuel Up playlist if you like the music. But we gotta get into some nitty gritty, some other shit because Neri. Some people do know how much 1 million views gets them on YouTube, but how much does 1 million views get you on like this podcast? You know?
Right. It's a good question.
Or, you know, how much money do you need? 1 million subs, how much does that get you? That's easy math, right?
Relatively.
Some people get it wrong still. Whatchamacallit. But we're going to talk about all of that, every single bit of the money after this commercial break. All right. Come on, some ads and shit. We'll be right back after this. Thank you for listening to those commercial breaks, whether you watched it, skipped it, or whatever. Appreciate you for being over here. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching another episode of Fuel Up. So, this is amazing. This is great. But let's get a round of applause for Neri real quick. My man Neri is producing the pod, and he always will be producing the pod. But bringing someone like Neri on, you have to talk about money because no one's doing this shit for free. You shouldn't expect no one to do this for free. But how much do I get paid if this pod, some reason, got 1 million views? Right? Or how much would anybody expect to get paid if they're starting to get into content creation? Neri, how many people want to make content?
A lot, especially in this day and age, bro.
Everyone's a content creator, right?
Yep.
Now, like I said before, whether you're in it for the wrong reasons and the right reasons, everyone's in it. Like, everyone's in it. But most people think of it as like a get-rich-quick scheme where it's like, hey, if I just, go viral one time, you know what I'm saying, I'm getting paid. Well, before we get into all that, let's talk about monetization because everyone now has a paywall to get monetized. Funny enough, when I started Fuel Up, there was no paywall. You can get paid off rip. I don't know if you knew that. Neri, when I started, I went to Anchor, which shout out to sponsored all 20 of the episodes I had beforehand. And Anchor would pay you a penny per view, right? And all you had to do was start your podcast and read an ad. That's it. I read an ad and that was it, right? And that was a big thing because they were one of the biggest pieces of not IP. What's the word? They had the internet territory with podcasting, right? So cool. But everyone has a monetization tool. YouTube, you should just invite you if you just were big. And back then you only needed 100,000 viewers, which still means a lot because no one was on YouTube like that. Even with Twitch, they have a small affiliation before you can start getting paid. So everyone has a little paywall now. Even Instagram Reels, which I got invited for 1 month and then they quit the shit, was like, hey, you can get monetized too. And they had this bonus program. So anyway, long story short, if you want to get into content creation, there is a buffer zone between you doing this shit for free before you start getting a penny off the shit. So let's talk about them real quick. Now you know the YouTube one, right?
Sir, had to do research real quick. For 1 million views on YouTube, that's about
Hold on, wait. We're not talking about the money. Well, we're talking about monetizing yourself. Now we didn't talk. I know we didn't.
Okay.
We didn't talk about it before, but I was just asking, like, because you know the Twitch one really well. Like,
right.
Talk about the Twitch one.
So, Twitch, essentially, you gotta get first at least 3 people viewing your stream, each stream on average.
Yeah.
You have to get about 8 hours in total within a 30-day period. All of it's like a 30-day period, so it's like a rolling thing. So, in addition to those, you have to have 50 followers minimum.
Yeah.
And then stream for at least 7 days out of that 30-day period.
Yeah.
And then you qualify for the affiliate, which is where you either get the ability to have people sub to you, or you get ads, or you get both rather. So you'll have ads, and then you can get subs, and then of course, if people want to donate bits and whatever through the chat, which I think is like a penny per bit.
A penny per bit.
Yeah. So that's Twitch. YouTube, I think the threshold is like 1,000
subs.
1,000 subs.
4,000 hours of watch time, or if you do short form content and you do shorts, 10 million views on your shorts, which is like, what the fuck? Like, they were trying to jump into the space and they were like 10 million, which is basically go viral and still not make it, which is crazy. And one thing I want to preference is that all this is cool and all this can be acclimated, but it just takes a lot of time. Literally, I think I watched someone on YouTube. I don't know the numbers for 4,000 watch hours, but a couple of 10K views can get you there. That's all I know. But the numbers are not as clear. What is clear, or more clear, is the money you get. So you get monetized on everything, right? First and foremost, congratulations. Oh my God, you're killing it. You're killing the game. I really want to go down to the big ones, the ones that everyone should know, and that's Twitch and YouTube, right? If you do YouTube and you get 1 million views somehow, and it's not demonetized or now partially demonetized, you are probably going to get around, and I learned this from one, doing the math, because a lot of people like to share how much money they make. And then the other one is from Linus Tech Tips, who kind of like, he's one of the biggest YouTubers on the planet. Like, it's crazy. You have any PC or whatever, and he's gonna make you feel dumb. But they put a video out every single day, and they're monetized on every single video. And his rule of thumb is that each 1 million views for a video is around $2,000. So ain't nothing to shake at. And 1 million views on YouTube is a lot. Duh, it's fucking viral in most people's cases, but YouTube has a platform where it's easy to get 1 million views. 1 million subscribers gets you nothing, because it doesn't matter about subscribers. It matters about viewers, right? Versus like something like a Twitch, where the views are cool and you do get paid from the viewers, but it's very easy to care about subscribers, because the subscribers on Twitch, unlike YouTube, get you paid. And if you were to get 1 million subscribers on Twitch, Nuri, how much would that be?
$2.3 million.
Jesus Christ. 2.3. And how many people have that?
Nobody
has it. Nobody has it. And that's the difference of the viewer game, because we see billions of views on YouTube, millions of views on Instagram, millions of views here and there, but the platform really matters on how much you get paid, right? So let's talk about podcasting, because those two are the big ones, but let's talk about like something like this. Podcasting is done through YouTube, or it can be done through audio. So if I'm doing an audio version of this podcast, that's the easiest way to get paid, right? And 1 million views or 1 million streams of this podcast will get me $100,000, which is amazing. But most people don't listen to podcasts. Most people watch podcasts. And that's why the threshold's so high, because the need for it is very low. Everyone listens to podcasts, and there's a lot of podcasts that make plenty of money off this. Much money. Joe Budden podcast obviously always does $1 million. He never shares the numbers, but it's very obvious that that's what happens. But the big thing is that platforms that are harder to get viewers on obviously going to pay a lot of money. And podcasts is one of the easiest ways to get a lot of money, because if you can hold a podcast audience, they're much more valuable, right? But a lot of people that like jump into podcasts think it's just about talking and then all the other stuff. But that's a story for episode 1. You need to go back to episode 1 and talk about that, how your podcast is trash. And going into those 3 things, it's like, do you really want to do this shit? Because if you're going to do this shit for money, I ain't even mad at you. But no, you're going into a fucking uphill battle with this shit. It's a lot of fucking free work. It's a lot of fucking competition when you're trying to be cock out or normal. And being normal, it's cool if you have the audience for it, but if you don't have the audience for it, then it's like, what are you doing, right? I.e. celebrities that go into YouTube like Will Smith, or podcasting like Obama, shout out to my boy Obeezy. They have an audience regardless. They're celebrities, right? They're known in our heads, whether it's textbooks or whatever. So bring an audience from there. They kind of could throw some trash out. If you're an unknown person going into all that, right? And there, you tell me if you feel a little different about it. A celebrity going into it, even they have a hard time going into it unless they do one thing that's very easy, and it's hire somebody out, right? Which costs money, and that's the biggest thing that I wanted to get into. Spending money that you won't exactly get back initially is kind of hard, right? And that's kind of the gripe with content creation, and when it comes to doing something that you might not like, right? If you like the subjects that you're talking about or the things that you're doing, you're gonna have a lot more easier time, because it might take longer. Or you might be, the girl who did the minivan video on YouTube and got 1 million views her first day. I don't know. Have you ever heard about this lady?
I have no idea what you're talking about, bro.
There's
wild.
This is a lady, and she's like a curly-haired black lady. She literally made one video about van life. Got 1 million subscribers and 1 million views the same day, right? People say, "Oh, she cheated," blah blah blah. She just fulfilled the need that no one knew that was needed. Like van life was going pretty big, and she just had the video was actually not bad. It wasn't like ugly edited. It was like a normal edit, like kind of cute. And I watched it. I loved it. It popped on my feed. And I thought it was cool. I just thought she was cute. And also the video was cool because she had like, I don't know if it was about van life and like our generation being minimalist, but everyone wants to be like a minimalist. Anyway, fulfill the need. It was fire. It was good. All the things that dressed up into getting 1 million views, right? She probably got paid $2,000 off that video, off of AdSense, right? We're actually going to talk about the money that comes with all these views, but we're going to talk about that in a little bit. What I want to get into is the other platforms. If you make music and you want to get 1 million views, or you do get 1 million views, shout out to Ben Riley. He's one of the first people shout out to Cam Artisan. He's one of the first people I knew that actually made $1 million off made 1 million views off of Spotify. He streamed it, right? And 1 million streams for his song got him $4,000. Now that's more than that's way more than YouTube. That's double YouTube. But that's a portion of podcasting, which is crazy, right? But that's how the game goes when it comes to music. $4,000 off of Spotify, and people like to complain about Spotify, which makes sense. But if you go to another platform like Apple Music or Napster or Tidal, the money varies. Yeah, I don't know about YouTube. I heard it's less. Nipsey Hussle, rest in peace. He actually had one of my favorite posts from there because he was very transparent how much they pay. It was like, here's how much 1 million gets you from each platform. And basically, if you go to Tidal, you're getting paid like I think it's $12,000 for every 1 million streams. Which is, shout out to Jay-Z before he sold the company off. Napster, which is still alive by the way, I don't know if they revamped or whatever, pays you a crazy amount of money. Like no one's on Napster, so if you get 1 million off that, they'll cash you out. Like you're good for the year. Who else was on there? YouTube Music doesn't pay shit. Apple Music, I think, pays a little better than Spotify. Don't quote me, but the status quo, because music is so big And Spotify is one of the biggest houses of music. Most people have a Spotify or Apple Music app. They're gonna go. I'm gonna go with them because it's easy to get the numbers. $4,000, right? So cool. Great on that. You sticking with me? You're good. You're great. You guys know what's going on. All right, cool. Appreciate it. All right. So, shut up. We just found this out, by the way, as the meaning of this podcast. The last thing we wanted to talk about was your mom's favorite social media, Facebook, right?
Huh? What you talking about, bro?
Your mom loves Facebook. Everyone's mom loves Facebook. My mom on WhatsApp right now going to Facebook. What are we talking about? Facebook apparently pays you off of, I don't know if it's AdSense. I don't know how they pay. I'm not on Facebook. I actually want to utilize it. I don't know. RDC actually got some exclusive videos on Facebook that I found out. Crazy, right? Facebook, apparently, we just looked it up, and it pays around $1,000 for 1 million views, which is a thing, I guess. We're not on Facebook. I know most people know we're not on Facebook, but Facebook pays you $1,000 for 1 million views. Whatever, cool. That's cute. These are all amazing. But let's talk about the real money that comes from this shit. All right. So these numbers come from one thing and one thing only. It's fulfilling a need for people to stay on a platform. YouTube wants you to stay on the platform so they can serve you ads. Twitch wants you to stay on the platform so they can serve you ads as well. Podcasting wants to save you on a podcast to make sure that you look at other stuff on Spotify. If you're willing to stay with me for an hour on Spotify, you're willing to stay on Spotify for more time and keep paying every month at $9.99. And that's the name of the game. That's the leverage game. And they need to pay people like me so to make people like you stay on the platform, right? So if you're into doing that, you need to make sure that that's what the game goes. That's how the game goes. But there's other people that want to get into the space and want to use you to try to make money. When it comes to YouTube and Twitch, the people are about the same. These people who are coming in, company or a person, need to get a person who can be an affiliate of theirs or a person of a certain niche to serve a product. I.e., Raid Shadow Legends, the notorious ass ad giver for gamers or anybody who has any person that's even near the age of 18 to 25 to play games, right? These ads are served by an ad company, and if an ad company comes out to you and says, hey, we'll serve you some stuff, which apparently the rule of thumb is if you get 100,000 views per video, after like 4 or 5 videos, you're going to get a very popular sponsor, which might be a Raid Shadow Legends, right? They're easy to serve, they're easy to download, and they just need a wide audience to do that, right? Cool. Same thing with Twitch. I don't know if you know this, but Neri, what is a popular company you see on a lot of popular people's Twitch streams?
Still Raid Shadow Legends.
Still,
they everywhere, bro.
I don't even remember the last time I seen a Raid Shadow Legends thing, but they were very popular for serving a lot of popular streamers. I mean, a lot of popular gamers, and that's because if you took it, I don't know how much they paid, by the way, which I'm guessing it's around 10 G's, which is like, I mean, a lot of money. Oh shoot, that's wrong shit. It's a lot of. Where's the cha-ching button? Where's the cha-ching button? Where's the cha-ching button? A lot of money. But they just needed people to. They just needed. It was a quantity game. You know what I mean? What?
When it came down to streaming, though, Raid Shadow Legends, I actually got a couple of them offers.
Really?
So I can give you a little data.
Oh, please break it down. Hold on. Let me switch this camera. Go ahead.
The amount of money you make off of Raid Shadow Legends is not constant. It is definitely a numbers game. It's 100% variable, depending on how many people download and reach a certain level in the game. That was the goal. That was the catch. So it's like you could put their stuff on there and they'll pay you like $60 with the incentive that everybody else that downloads it from your stream buys it, downloads it, and then they pay you like $50 per person or something like that.
Oh god, that's predatory as shit. Shout out to Yo-Yo 808. I remember he got a couple of those beforehand. They are that somebody they serve. Raid doesn't come straight to you.
Nah,
they go through some ad people, right?
Yeah.
The ones that I knew, they would basically throw them a set amount of money and just say, hey, if you get it now, you get this new thing we're pressing out. Once you send that, you're good. We'll pay you 10 G's. Just off like rape like that. I'm like, these niggas play the games because obviously it was a quantity game when it kept serving to the people. I didn't know about the small streamer thing, but I do know that someone like Mr. Beast has talked. His managers talked open about these ads. And when it comes to Twitch, let me talk about Twitch before I get into YouTube. Twitch, there's a lot of people that will pay you outright straight fuck out of here, and we just need you to put this element on here and leave it alone, right? One is Samsung, which we're talking about it. How a lot of people don't understand that some of the people that you don't like really don't give a fuck that you don't like them. They're here to serve the people that do like them. One of the big things that Samsung was trying to do was this mobile game type thing, and they were big on trying to serve a small amount of people who might fuck with playing Fortnite online or some other shit, right? And the big thing that they were going for was paying like a big fat, like a $30,000 stack for an annual, for the annual sponsorship, where it's for 12 months. You keep your shit on there. You play a game every single month. I think Black Okage is the one person I knew had got that. It's like 30 grand or some shit like that. Big ass, fat ass bag, right? And they all they needed you. They served you the net brand new Samsung S22 or whatever year that was, and you were straight. Cool, right? Now these are big ones, big ass, fat ass, fucking sponsors. This is great, but there's some niche ones, right? And going back into the big one last one I don't want to forget. Say you're a YouTuber or you're a Twitch streamer or whatever, and you're big onto the ad agencies that trying to serve shit. How much time we got? 2 more minutes? Dang, there's one big platform I really want to talk about, and it's through YouTube. It's I'm talking about. If you wanted if for some reason you like the fun face of something, this is the big one. But we're going to talk about it after this commercial break, right? I'll see y'all in a little bit. We're going to serve you a ad after this. Welcome back. Thank you for listening to those ads or nothing. I don't know what time you're watching this at, but thank you either way. Yeah, thank you. Oh, wow. So nice. So gracious. Sit down. Okay, do it again. Yeah. Do it again. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. And we're talking about the money that comes with content creation. And the big thing is, one thing I want to preference is that going into this stuff, it's not as simple as do this and that's it. And shout out to Kick, who's kind of bringing out, hey, we want to do it the right way. Like I love that whole initiative, regardless of what's going on, whether it works out or not. I don't know when you're watching this video, but a 95 split on your subs is crazy, and the whole hourly thing they were talking about, that's crazy. But that's just not how it works with all these other content creation, because when it comes to art, quantifying art is fucking not as easy as everyone thinks. And with everyone trying to be a content creator, and basically, I see content creation as art, period. Regardless if you're caca, grade, trying to serve a purpose, trying to serve a niche, whatever, all that shit. The business is seen as a business, and they want to make sure that when they make sure they're paying someone, that they're getting the most they can, And when YouTube started paying people, it was so much people was like, hey, we need to make sure these people get empowered. That's what they do with a lot of platforms before YouTube. What YouTube did, though, when they did it, shout out to, what's her name, Susan? I'm not even going to try to say your last name. But the lady who basically became CEO of YouTube because of how well she was doing, how well she was cultivating this creator space for YouTubers, is that she made it to where the YouTubers feel empowered and very transparent. Of course, it's easy to be transparent when you're a big ass company, which is why I don't understand why Twitch doesn't just take a bag from Amazon and fucking do it the right way. But hell, whatever. They basically created the modern day content creator. So if you're a content creator, here's what I want you to take away. Make sure that you have a sustainable type of way to make money from this. I mean, No, that's not what I mean. To make content. Because whether you're trying to be consistent or not consistent, you post every day, post every month. The goal is to do it, right? And it's easy to do it when you get paid from it, right? Someone from Dr. Mike who has a real job as a doctor doesn't have to keep his job, but decides to keep his job because it serves the YouTube videos a little better, knowing that he still practices medicine. Someone like I forgot his name. There's two of these guys. One's a self-taught engineer. The other one is the NASA, the NASA dropout. What's his name? Mark Rober. Mark Rober's the NASA guy. The other guy is Mark Reeves. I don't know. Both of these guys are really smart, make really freaking tough ass videos where they can only post once a month. Posting once a month means we only have 12 videos for the year, right? But these videos are so fire. They always do over 1 million, and the name of the game is that's what they like to do. That's what they came into this world loving. And because they love to do it, it's not like they weren't going to do it anyway. But now they have even a more purpose to do it because, hey, it's their job now. Mark Werber has built a whole studio dedicated to making these videos. So the squirrel videos, if you search squirrel video, it will literally pop up. He owns the word squirrel now. And to Mark's videos, which is super funny because sometimes he can't even monetize them because they're so hilarious. But he's made videos. I think he's the one who made the video about giving a snake legs. If it's not him, he definitely got him a Boston dog, which is crazy. That's a lot of money. Anyway, those type of people to the daily RDC live videos or the PewDiePie daily videos, stuff that's easier to turn over, regardless of what you're trying to do. If you're trying to make a video or a reel or a TikTok, the platforms that you're on, please learn them. TikTok may not pay you a lot. Did we talk about it, by the way? Oh, TikTok only pays you $30 for 1 million views. Oh shoot, we
Testing.
Yeah.
We might have omitted that part.
We didn't talk about that?
We ain't talking about
TikTok only pays you $30 for 1 million views. But hold up. I know what you're thinking. That's fucking disgusting. I would never be on there. Let me tell you one more thing that's really disgusting. The number one person on TikTok who got the most views was King Science, right? He got 1 billion and something views for one of his animations. Nary, how much you think he got paid?
You said 1 billion views?
1 billion.
Is that 300? 3,000?
He got paid $15,000.
$15,000.
He got paid $15,000
For 1 billion.
for 1 billion views on TikTok.
Damn, bro.
Now, obviously, this is caca, and it's like, why the fuck? That's not true. But I mean, that's not great. But that's something I kind of should have prefaced beforehand because the name of the game is to stay in it and do what you love. Because obviously, King Science still makes videos, and obviously, he can't even live off the rest of the year off that fucking 1 billion views. But the big thing is trying to funnel a way to make money into it. A lot of Twitch streamers that only got maybe 50 or 60 people into their stuff can quickly get there the first day. Shout out to my man Stanley Animations who has 600,000 followers on YouTube, which pays him more. But the direct-to-consumer model of Twitch is easier for people that fuck with you, right, or love you. So the name of the game is not to be married to one of these platforms. I know Nagi would scream this, which you'll know who that is later. But to make sure that whatever you're doing, you can keep doing it because the name of the fucking game is to stay in it. TikTok is a great way to get people to see your face. You want an easy 1,000 people to see your face real quick? Put a reel or put a TikTok out. They'll love you, or they'll let you know how they actually feel about you. And to make sure you can keep doing that, don't worry about the money with that stuff. If you want to get paid, this is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's not. Stop thinking it is. All right. First platforms to pay me was podcasting a while ago, which was amazing. I kept it in the fucking bank account, looked at it, never even spent it, just looked at the shit, and I was happy about it. Obviously, I'm a videographer, so I've gotten paid to make videos, way more than I ever have from fucking content creation. But the consensus is that great fucking power, great fucking looking, or great videos turns into money. And as true as it is, sometimes it's not instant. Sometimes it takes a while, or sometimes you don't have all the pieces together. Like, if I make an amazing ass, super duper, fire ass, me and Nuri go crazy with the drone footage and the fucking cinematography, and we bring fucking celebrities in, and we make a video about underwater basket weaving. It may not do as well just because it's shot great. And the preference, the other side, maybe I'm I met Obama, and Obama wants me to do a video for him and put it on the platform. It might not do as well as we think it is just because Obama's in it. At the end of the day, you watch a video or you're listening to a podcast or you're listening to music for a reason. Sometimes it's not logical, sometimes it's not emotional, sometimes it is both. But either way, it's a purpose. So all you need to worry about is serving you first, what you care about first, before you think about how do I serve this niche of anime people or gaming people or whatever it is that you make a content at that you think that other people are going to watch, right? Make sure you serve them. So make sure you serve yourself first so you can fucking live with yourself when then you become a big-ass, fire-ass superstar that makes millions of dollars and has to be on payroll and pay people and make costs and argue with fucking people. All that other good shit, let's worry about the first thing first. And that's make sure that you love it. Because when you get paid from it, everyone's going to talk about you about a success story, and you're just worried about making sure that the people around you and that you can live with yourself. And hopefully it'll be an easier conversation than, oh, I hate it, you know? Because there's a lot of content creators that went out their way to make some content that they fucking hate now. AKA the OG YouTubers like Shane Dawson and the other skit comedy people. A lot of them don't want to do that no more. And a lot of them that are successful, like Anthony Padilla, he does, interviews now. So just make sure you can live with what you can live with. I know a lot of people, this is the last probably thing I'm going to say, a lot of people that have around me that have gotten a little bit of success, a little taste of something they like, already thinking about, damn, I can't do this for the rest of my life. Like, I don't want to do interviews. I don't want to do this other shit. And, like, they're already pivoting right now. And it's like, you're pivoting, but now the people that came for you for some reason don't want to watch this other shit. One of the people that I like is Kelly Wakasa. And he used to do skateboarding videos. He's a skateboarder. He does love skateboarding. But he didn't want to keep doing skateboarding videos no more. He wanted to do, challenges and IRL content and, like, big shit. Well, he stopped doing skateboarding videos. And a lot of people fucking hated it. They were like, why the fuck did you just switch over? What's great about it, though, is that he loved both. So when he got into doing this IRL stuff, the one thing that got him some love is that work into making skateboard ramps and making your own skateboard was a tool that he had. So when he made a video, like he just put out a video about buying a bus and revamping it, right? On some van life type shit, which then we talk about the lady that just went crazy with the van life shit. Well, that served the need that he didn't know had, and a lot of people are watching that shit just because it's van life stuff. He's not a van lifer. He didn't give a fuck about his van life, but skateboarding shit was very hands-on type of stuff where he was cutting and had to do fucking stuff about building ramps, and now it's serving a proper purpose that he didn't even know. So, at the end of the day, make sure you serve yourself, because you never know when that turns into another fucking thing, a whole nother niche or a whole nother audience group that really fucks with you. All right? No, am I making sense?
I'm following, brother.
You following?
I think they following too.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for listening to. If you came this far, thank you so much for listening to the pod. Hopefully, in your journey to try to be a podcaster, you understand that you can get all your fill-up needs over here, boy. You can make sure you come over here, boy, because obviously you're watching a journey. But at the end of the day, I feel like I talk to a lot of people that are in my life that are making content, and you think you have it all because you watched a couple of YouTube videos, and you do have a lot of information. You're great. That's cool. But just know that it's more than just saying it and thinking that you have it off day one or week one or month one. It takes a lot of fucking getting into it and knowing who you are, because I can't tell you what to fucking do, because you might do an underwater basket weaving video and it gets 10 billion views. But we won't find out till you make it, right? Anyway, y'all, I think I'm going to get out of here and make sure that you get your content ready or whatever. Now, do you have any closing statements before we get out of here?
Shout out to the underwater basket weavers.
Underwater basket weavers. Let's get some gunshots for you, goddamn. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a lot of stuff cooked up, and I really, really want to make sure I get it in. So there's a big period right now where we're filming where nothing has come out from our camp, and I love that because I just said camp, which means it's more than just me. So we're building a lot of stuff, and a lot of people say that and they put out caca. Well, this will be no caca. So make sure you subscribe to the page right now. Go to youtube.com/Jetpakjeff. If you're already on there, then I don't have to say nothing. But if you're listening to the pod, if you're watching the pod, make sure you go back and listen to it on Spotify or Apple Music or any other DSP you listen to. All right. Make sure you rate this shit 5 stars. It helps the boy out as well. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I think we need to get the fuck out of here. Watch another episode or watch another video. But until next time, I'll see you next time. All right. Was I supposed to say something? Oh, yeah. Peace. I got you.